Hello, guys. Hi, hi, hi. Happy Thursday. Please forgive my tardiness. Today has been one of those days, baby, but I'm your host, Nika, aka Astrologyslore. Hello to everybody that is catching the replay, sending love. Today is Thursday, June 4th, 2026. Look, I almost had it. You guys. It's 6:54 p.m. Eastern. Did I say that already? Oof, ADHD. But, I like to be transparent with y'all. Today is just, nobody's bothering me, baby. I'll say it all the time. I'm a Cancer. So y'all know how we can get like in our feelings and moody for just no reason. Yeah. But other than that, honey, ain't nobody bothering me, child. I'm having a good day. A good, calm, peaceful day. But come on in here, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get a collective reading. And you know what? I am actually going to use the What's the Tea. Let's use this. Let's use this Oracle deck. Ooh, Divination Abuser. What in the world is going on? Baby, this is maybe a little more tea than I was anticipating. I thought this was going to be a cutesy little reading for you guys, collective. But baby, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on now. Because I'm going to put my tarot out so I can actually clarify this energy. Collective, what is going on with that Divination Abuser, baby? I don't know. But we're going to see what the tea is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so we have Drama Starter. Stirs the pot, always in the middle, loves the chaos. We're going to pull two more cards. This is crazy. This is crazy, collective. And for those of you that are subscribed, come on in. I have a list for you guys. I'm just doing a quick, this was supposed to be a quick little cute collective message, but it's quickly turning into something else. Hello, Amaria. Welcome in, beautiful. We have Grudge Holder and Unfazed, doesn't care, didn't flinch, you can't shake me. Ooh. So, okay, you know what I'm automatically getting? Some of you coming across this message, I'm just going to keep it all the way 100 for you guys, okay? Some of you guys coming across this message, you have pissed somebody off. You got somebody in their feelings, okay? And this person is holding a grudge against you. Now, for some of you, maybe you're the one holding the grudge. But for most of you that are coming across this message, this is somebody who has it out for you. This is somebody who, is honestly feeling like, I don't know, it's like you got this person feeling away. You know what I mean? And you don't seem to really care about it, collective. You're not really caring about this energy. You're kind of unfazed by it, And I feel like the person that you maybe fell out with, if this is a friend or family member or something like that, I feel like this person could have been getting readings done on you, maybe tried to have some work done. I don't know. This is more tea. Again, collective, this is more tea than I anticipated, baby. So I'm going to pull a quick little tarot message to clarify a couple of things, and then we're going to close this energy out, okay? But maybe somebody coming across this needed to hear it. Hello, Crystal. Welcome in. Let's go. What's with Divination Abuser? Ooh. What is this? This person refuses to let it go. I don't know what energy this is, where maybe you fell out with a friend, a family member, somebody very toxic, somebody who has very big control energy, like control issues. They refuse to let this go. And then for others of you, they refuse to let you go. So it's almost like this person is really obsessive. I'm getting obsessive energy, okay? Somebody is very much giving obsessed with you, all right? And if it's not you that they're obsessed with, it could be the other way around, where maybe some people coming across this message replay otherwise. Maybe you're the one that's obsessed with this person. But I feel like most of you guys, you have, I don't want to say you have a stalker, but I heard that in my right ear. You have a stalker, baby. You have somebody who's getting readings done, getting work done. They have control issues. They refuse to let the grudge go. You've moved on with your life. They're still ruminating over it. Like, this is crazy work. This is crazy work, okay? They are holding a grudge, and you're not even with it. Like, I feel like, okay, the message I'm getting, collective, and we're going to close this out real soon, but the message that I'm getting from this right here is that you basically said to this person, listen, I don't have any issues with you. I just don't want to be around you. Like, I don't want you in my life. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want you in my life anymore, And it's like they just can't accept that the relationship, the connection is done. It's like they want to start drama with you for not wanting them to be in your life. This is crazy. Maybe y'all, I don't know. I don't know. We have Cancer, Pisces energy here. Some of you guys could be a Cancer, Pisces, dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, honey. I don't know. I'm just a messenger. We're going to wrap this up right quick. You know, long story short, collective, for those of you where this is you, okay? We'll put y'all in the line. Crystal, Letitia, I got y'all. If this is you, where somebody's doing this to you, let me get you the advice, okay? The advice is saying 6 of Cups energy, but it try to come out in reverse. So we're going to reverse it. You know, you left this situation behind for a reason, okay? This is somebody who cannot let you go. This is somebody who wants to remain in your energy for whatever reason. You know, they want to be in your light. They want to benefit from you, all right? But you're being encouraged to protect yourself. Light a white candle, all right? Light a white candle. But before you even, you know, I would say light the white candle first. But baby, get you a black candle and just speak protection over yourself. Return whatever's been sent to you. A black and white candle is what you need, okay? I'm sending love. I'm sending love, collective. I don't know what in the world, okay? I thought this was going to be a cute little message. Fooled me. Fooled me. My bad, y'all. Okay, I'm here. My bad. Welcome in, Elise, Lady Unique, welcome in. Okay, I'm sending love to you guys. We're going to close this reading out. We're going to close out this crazy reading that just happened, and it's taking on a life of its own. Letitia says she already know who it is. I know that's right, Letitia. See, you're already clocking the T. You know who it is. I'm sending love to you guys, to everyone that was able to take something from that message. And we're going to move on with that energy. With that, I want to welcome you guys in. We do have a list for paid readings. So anybody that's watching, if you want a reading, please click the link tree. It's pinned on the page. Go to the comments. It should be pinned. If you're a subscriber, you are in line, okay? If you want to subscribe and get many readings when I go live throughout the week, you're more than welcome to do so. All of that information will be on the screen and the link tree, or you should see something that says subscribe for free readings throughout the week and all that. All right. Crystal, you are first. Crystal said, I'm not taking anything from this. I know that's right. You know, I don't know who that message was for, but I feel like maybe somebody might catch the replay and they might see it, or I don't know, but I'm just like, oof. Janice said, I think I know who it is also. Wow, I'm sending love. Sending love. You know, I feel like that was just that seemed like a really niche reading. Like that was meant for specific people, you know. Anyways, child, we're going to move on. I just sprayed some beautiful spray to bring harmony and balance into the reading. So we're going to go ahead and go. We're going to go ahead and go right now. All right, so whatever comes out for Crystal, you got it. Well, let's see what comes out for you. Let's see. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I actually like that. I like the fact that the Ten of Wands is coming out in reverse, because what that means is that you are letting something go. All right. We also have the Death card, the Tower, the Chariot in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. So we have strong Aries, Scorpio, Cancer energy. There may be strong Scorpio with the Tower and the Death card. And then we also have Aries with the Tower and Cancer with the Chariot. So strong Scorpio, Aries, Cancer energy in the reading. All right. You know, I feel like I'm sitting with it a second. It's almost like you are releasing something here. You're letting go of something that might have felt a bit heavy, might have been a bit heavy to your energy. You're just sort of letting it go. You're letting it, you know, just sort of just go out the window here. You're embracing change. You're embracing new things. You're willing to try new things. Spirit, why is the Chariot in reverse here? Why is the Chariot in reverse right here? All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles energy. So I feel like the Ten of Pentacles with the Chariot in reverse, like, you know, there may be a particular family member that you're having to maybe sort of take a step back from, or it could be, things could feel a little stagnated with this family member, because the Ten of Pentacles is somebody you're building with. So it, I mean, it could be a family member, it could be, you know, someone that you share a family with, you know, but I feel like you're releasing, you know, like you're releasing energy, you know. Child's father could be significant as well. I heard that in my left ear, you know, so it could be where you're just sort of, you already have sort of implemented these boundaries and you're implementing them even more. This is giving no nonsense. That Ten of Wands in reverse is just like, no, thank you. Like, I almost picture your hand up like, no, not doing it. Not today, not tomorrow, not any other day. And I feel like with the Death card, of course, that is Scorpio energy. I feel like you're sort of embracing this change, you know? There may be some people on the live that could take something from this message as well, especially if you are a Scorpio, Aries, or Cancer placement. But yeah, like, there's an energy of release with this reading. And I feel like the Knight of Swords is also you sort of moving ahead. She said, my baby daddy, I know that's right. Like, you're moving on, you know? And but you know, these two energies together, the Death and the Tower, it's almost like you've been weathering the storm for a long time. You've been weathering the storm. Things have just been sort of hitting you, and you have been, you know, dealing with it. But I feel like soon you're going to be able to, like, really look behind you, be like, whew, all of that is behind me. You know, all of that is behind me now. It's like, you know, energy with child's father behind you. Any sort of unforeseen occurrences in, you know, like work energy, you know, work related, job related, like everything that you've been dealing with, you're going to look behind you. It'll be a thing of the past, you know? Exactly. Yes. Most definitely. So that is what I see in your mini read today. The Chariot in reverse, I don't even think that's you. You know, you're moving ahead. You know, you're moving ahead and you're releasing things. I feel like there's a particular person, you already identify who that person is, but I feel like, you know, it's not moving forward with them, but that's not your problem. Like, you've released it. You've like, that's on you, you know? And that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So that is what I have for your mini read, beautiful. Let me know how you feel about that. I'm sending a lot of love your way, and I thank you so much for continuing to be a supporter, subscriber through Astrologyslore's Facebook, beautiful. Thank you so much for your support. I hope all is well as well. Sending love your way. Can we send Crystal some love in the comments? Lots of love, beautiful. All right, we're going to move ahead here. So we have Letitia. Letitia, you're up next, beautiful. Thank you so much for your support as well. Sending love to everybody that is here. You know, any of subscribers, come on in. If you're subscribed to Astrologyslore's Facebook, you want a mini read, come on in. If you're watching right now, you want to become a subscriber and get your free readings throughout the week, you're more than welcome to do so. All right. So Letitia, thank you so much, beautiful. Let me know what type of mini read you would like. Shout out to everyone that's here. Happy Thursday. Much love to all of you. Yes, welcome in, Irizari. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. It could be Iris. Irizari Lillian, hi, welcome in. Whatever comes out, you got it, Letitia. Spirit, I'd like to return Crystal's energy to her and return my energy to me as we transition to another reading. Ashe, thank you so much for this beautiful energy. What's coming through for Letitia? Ooh. The Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. Sorry if I seen it late, beautiful. I seen your comment kind of late. You know, Facebook runs late. I don't know why they do that on live, but I see everything late. Apologies on that. But okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. I'm sitting with this a second because I feel like a lot of this energy could be related to your finances, the workplace. Although we also have that Ten of Cups, which could also be love energy. So, you know, the Queen of Cups is you. You sit in the middle of this reading. This is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for anyone that's watching. I feel very strongly with this energy. This is giving that a very inconsistent person may try to be in your energy here. So I'm going to read this as both career and love. So in a career sense, I feel like you're going to be making some important decisions around your workplace. And this could be regarding a particular collaboration, regarding a job, regarding something in particular, okay? But I think you're going to be making some decisions around a workplace environment, okay? And I think, you know, if this is a financial energy where you are working on something very specific, you know, maybe you're thinking of whether or not to bring other people on board with your project or whatever creative vision you have. But, you know, I think in a workplace environment, you could be feeling inspired, you know, or you could be feeling, you know, inspired in a sense of like a goal or just something financially. And that's kind of what I'm getting from the financial part of it. I think whatever decision or whatever financial choices could have been hanging in the balance, I feel like a lot of that clarity is coming. You know what I mean? And Two of Swords is all about, you know, avoidance. So I feel like if this is in a financial sense, you could be making sense of a goal really soon. Like this could be a decision. Again, like I just keep hearing business, beautiful. Like Three of Pentacles is like working with other people, collaboration, but there could be some kind of business going on or, you know, some kind of inspired action, maybe even with your gifts, because the Queen of Cups is an intuitive energy as well. And then from a love perspective, this energy is like, there is like this very inconsistent, hot and cold type of person that is circling you. And I feel like this is somebody who, they want access because they know what you provide. They know that you show up emotionally, right? But I feel like for some reason, this person doesn't always match that energy. They want to match it. Ooh, what is that? Oh, as soon as you, I cannot make this up. As soon as you said you met someone new, do you know what the Ace of Cups represents? Meeting somebody new. That's crazy. That is crazy. You met somebody new, and what are the odds that that energy would come out? That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I love that. Yeah, like I feel like you may feel unsure about it, but I think the new energy is where it's at. Okay, as long as you don't lose yourself in the process, you keep your sense of independence with the Nine of Pentacles, Letitia. I feel like this is good. You know what I mean? Hi, Jovi. Welcome in. Hey, I'll add you to the list. You'll be after Letitia. But yeah, like, I think this energy is good. And Jovi, let me know if you want to combine, because I think you're also subscribed to TikTok. So if you want, you know, a full reading, or, you know, let me know if you'd rather do a full reading so that you're subscribed here and there as well. But yeah, Letitia, like this feels, I think that you're meant to sort of leave that past energy where it is. Two of Swords is like you feeling a little unsure about the new energy, but I like it though, Letitia. I think the new energy is where it's at. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment here. There's a lot of happiness here. I feel like, you know, the Ace of Cups is exciting. I'm going to say give the new guy an opportunity. Like, I know you say you don't know, but just see where it goes, because Nine of Pentacles is like, you know, as long as you keep yourself in mind, you don't lose yourself, this is going to be good, you know? So I'm definitely sending a lot of love your way, beautiful. Let me know if that's on point. That's so crazy how you said I met someone new, and that was like right after I pulled the Ace of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. Like, what are the chances of that? I am sending so much love your way. And guys, I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on these mini reads. Don't sleep on them. If you're watching the replay right now, don't sleep on these mini reads, okay? Go ahead and subscribe. If you go to any one of my recent videos, you'll see a link in my comments to subscribe and become a subscriber and get your mini reads throughout the week. Sending you so much love, Letitia. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, beautiful. All right. Yes, yes, yes. We're moving right along. Love that for us. Jovi, thank you for being here, beautiful. You are next. All right. So we're going to do a full read for you. All right. We're going to combine. I'm so glad I was on point, Letitia. I love that you're able to come in and get your weekly clarity. You be in here. I love that. I apologize that I was so tardy today. Y'all, I just be... And don't nobody even be bothering me. I'm just a Cancer. I'm just a little Cancer girl. I'll be in my feelings. I don't know what it was today, y'all. I woke up and I was like, why am I feeling so emotional today? And you know, we just had a Sagittarius full moon, and I'm a Sag moon, so maybe, I don't know. But I was just dragging today, y'all. I was dragging. Okay, I've been dragging. But it's not because anybody did anything to me. I don't know. But you know, I can talk to y'all about this. Okay, so Jovi said, hey, Chica, I would like a love read. What's next for this connection after today's decision? Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull on the connection that you're referring to. Spirit, I'd like to close out this energy. Return Letitia's energy to her. Return my energy to me. Ashe. Jovi said, real bad. Yes, girl, I'm such a sensitive little tarot girly pop. I really am. I like that name, Tarot Girly Pop. Oh my gosh. But I'm feeling good, y'all. I got me a shower and I feel better, you know? All right. What's next for this connection in Jovi's life after today's decision, Spirit? Deep breath. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let y'all tell me when. Okay, they screaming at me. When? All right. I be having to wait for the ancestors and for your spiritual team to say, okay, cut the deck, little girl. Jovi said, me too. You love girly pop? I do too. King of Wands. Okay. Okay, King of Wands. All right. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups. So actually, I'm going to pull, a couple more cards. The Magician. The Four Cups. Heard the number 6. I heard the number 6, so I said, okay, that's what we'll do. Okay. Okay. So, I'm finding it. We got the Page of Cups and Queen of Cups that came out right behind each other. Magician, Four of Cups. For anyone watching the replay or coming across this, we have Pisces and Gemini energy, all right? For those of you that are catching the replay. We also have some possible Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the main energy, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this energy. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Ooh. We have the Judgment and Two of Swords. Now, this is Sagittarius energy with the Judgment. What's with the Hangman? Ace of Pentacles. What's with the Knight of Wands? Ace of Cups in reverse. What's with the Page of... Oh, okay. Page of Swords on top of the Page of Cups. What's with the Queen of Cups? Justice in reverse. What's with the Magician? Eight of Wands. What's with the Four of Cups? Ooh, that just fell off the table. Knight of Swords on top of the Four Cups. Okay. Very, very interesting. Into the sting, into the sting. Okay. Very, very muy interesante. Okay. I'm going to sit with this energy for a second. Let's see what's coming through. Hi, Christina. I'll add you to the list. Beautiful. Welcome in. First of all, King of Wands, Judgment, and Two of Swords is sort of giving me... There is obviously a decision being made. Like, there's obviously some action that is being taken or was taken today. Now, the King of Wands, I do feel like is you. I'm getting a download, or at least being shown that this is you. The Judgment and Two of Swords is like, you know, Judgment to me is like a re-examination, you know, a second look at things, examining things, right? You know, I definitely feel like, Jovi said, yes, it is, but I'm a surrendered energy, so I'm open for the truth. Absolutely. She said accepting. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I feel like somebody's getting a lot of clarity, because Two of Swords is almost like that avoidant energy, but it's not being avoided anymore. Like, I feel like you were never the avoidant energy to begin with. I feel like, you know, you could have been dealing with a very avoidant person. And I feel like you're making a decision. Like, this decision feels very monumental right now. Like, it feels like a turning point. You know what I mean? Because the Judgment is coming out, clarifying the King of Wands. And I'm just hearing action, action, action. Decision made, moving forward. I know what I needed to do. Boom, boom, boom. So as a result of that decision, whatever that decision is, because we didn't talk about it yet, but I'm sure we'll talk about it in the reading. Hangman and Ace of Pentacles. You know, this is sort of giving me a new, fresh start. Like a new, something grounded. Like, the Hanged Man is like you gaining a sense of perspective, like saying, okay, I feel very clear now. Like, I'm very clear on what needs to happen moving forward in my love life. And that's sort of what I'm getting from that. It's like you want something that's real. And you know what I also noticed? We have the Ace of Pentacles upright. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, clarifying that Knight of Wands energy, or excuse me, yeah, Knight of Wands energy, which is very inconsistent energy. Ace of Cups in reverse is giving, you know, it's a missed opportunity and not on your part. You know, I feel like your energy is very clear in this situation. Your energy is very clean. The other person's energy is very much all over the place, inconsistent. Ace of Cups in reverse, you know, it's like they're messing up. Like, this is a mess up. This is a screw up, you know, like it's not giving that this person's you know, I almost kind of get the feeling that by you making the decision to move forward, you know, and kind of leave the situation behind, it is going to prompt them to action, but it's just going to take something like really strong for that to happen. Like, honestly, like a prolonged no contact situation, right? Jovi said he keeps saying companionship. We're not on the same page. Yeah. We got the Page of Cups and then the Page of Swords. So I feel like, yeah, like what he's offering here, Page of Cups and Page of Swords. And then we could also even read this Page of Cups and Page of Swords as you being curious about something else. Yeah, he definitely is fumbling. He's fumbling, Jovi. That's a good adjective. That's the word. You know, I was trying to figure out, like, okay, what word should I use? You know what I mean? He is fumbling you, my girl. Like, honestly. And you're curious about other things, and he's losing you here, you know? We have the Queen of Cups and the Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse is coming through because this situation has been very unfair. Like, you know, you have been very much done wrong in the situation, in the sense of this person knowing what they're doing, knowing that they're not opening up, wasting your time, and just, you know, just not making clear decisions, running from commitment, afraid to be vulnerable, like all the things that you're not looking for, that you're not wanting here. And that Justice in reverse is giving like a lack of accountability. This is somebody that you have become aware of with your Queen of Cups energy, you being very intuitive and already knowing what's up. You see this person is not taking accountability here, you know? And because they're not taking accountability, you're just like, peace out. You know, you're about to be up out of here, you know? We got the Magician and the Eight of Wands. So I also feel like this is going to be this person working really hard to get your attention, to want to communicate, you know. It's like you're fighting to keep me in your life to be a companion. I'm not interested in being anyone's companion, okay, but no, like I want something more than that, you know, that you are not able to offer me, you know. So it's kind of crazy how this energy is like the Magician and Eight of Wands. It's like from that energy, what comes forward is, you know, what comes from you making the decision to leave it behind. Like, hey, you're not taking accountability. I want something real. You're playing around. I'm curious about other things, newer connections in my life, you know. And then the Magician and Eight of Wands is almost like him trying to like keep contact here, like stay in your life in some way, like really be manipulative too with that Magician energy, because it could read as either way, you know. Like the Magician could be like, I'm working hard, like I'm working hard to keep this relationship, but it also can read as, you know, the Eight of Wands and the Magician. It's like, no, I want communication. Like, I want you in my life. Exactly. Four of Cups and Knight of Swords. This is you. You know, him acting this way is really not a flex. You know, him giving you this energy is not a flex. It's all fun and games until you no longer care to talk to him, and it's rushing in. That apathy, that overall apathy, and just the overall feeling of being over the relationship is rushing in very heavy. And I feel very strongly that that's kind of what I'm getting from this. You know, something is rushing in, and it's the feeling of you not giving enough anymore. And that's what I feel I'm seeing. Jovi said, right, LOL, same friend. I feel that sigh. I want companionship with emotional connection. Exactly. Exactly. Do you have any questions for me in your reading, beautiful? Let me know. Let me pull an outcome. This energy tried to come out in reverse. We'll leave it upright, but I'm going to read it both ways. Page of Cups and World card. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of excitement about what's to come in your love life. Page of Cups, this is the second time the Page of Cups came out. The World card is like almost like completing one chapter, walking into another chapter. I definitely feel like that's what we're sort of looking at with the outcome. The outcome is you moving forward. And I think there's going to come a point in time where this connection is not going to feel as heavy. You know what I mean? It's not going to feel so bad or so hard to make a decision. Magician in reverse. Like, I do want to, this is the second time the Magician is coming out. I feel like the outcome is also letting you know, like, this is almost like a warning of sorts. Like, there's a lot of manipulation with this person. You know, he's going to say whatever he can to keep you on a string or on a loop, you know, because he doesn't want to lose access. He knows what he has. He knows who you are, but he doesn't know how to hold you, you know, the way that he should. You know what I mean? And so I definitely feel like you're moving forward. I definitely see him trying to, you know, stick around this summer. And I think that your attention is being shifted elsewhere, you know? Joey said, no, ma'am, you hit everything. Is there an out? Oh, yeah, I did the outcome. You know what's crazy? I always see the comments late. I always see the comments late, but yeah, that is the outcome that I see. I feel like you're moving forward to bigger and better things. Yeah, I definitely know you. As soon as I asked, did you have any questions? I'm like, she gonna want an outcome. Let me go ahead and pull an outcome right quick. For sure. You are so welcome, beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Sending a lot of love your way. Can we send Jovi some love in the comments, guys? Yeah. Great reading, Jovi. And I feel like the overall energy of you is like, it's calm, it's clear, it's, you know, you're sure. Like, you're just like, I already know what I want to do. Like, I already know what this is, you know? I'm so glad it helped. Of course. Thank you. Sending love. Christina, hi, gorgeous. Thank you for being here. What type of mini read would you like? You just let me know, beautiful. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you joined. All right, Spirit, we're going to restore balance to this space. Return Joey's energy to her. Return my energy to me. Thank you to her guides for showing up today. Ashe. All right, beautiful. Beautiful energy. Thank you so much. Close out all open portals in this space. Ashe. Oh, thank you for the stars, Christina. Thank you so much. You said surprise me. You got it, gorgeous. Let's surprise you. What is coming through for Christina? What does she need to know in her mini read? Surprise us, Spirit. 3 of Wands, 6 of Swords. Ooh, you know, I'm honestly getting a big travel energy. Okay. All of these cards, like, seem synonymous with some sort of travel. One more card, Spirit. What do we have? Or a couple more cards. Fine. Fine, Spirit. We have 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. You know, I feel like, welcome in, Danetta. Hi, gorgeous. I feel like this energy is definitely giving some sort of like movement that's happening with you, Christina. Now, this movement could be figurative. It could be literal. It doesn't have to mean that. This is Cancer energy with the Chariot for anyone that's watching, if you're a Cancer placement. But I feel like with the 3 of Wands and 6 of Swords, like there's some sort of movement or distance that's happening where, you know, you're leaving some kind of chaos behind, or you're leaving behind a past energy, whether this is figurative or literal. And then the Chariot is about you staying focused and really not allowing obstacles to get in your way. You know what I mean? So we have like a lot of a lot of motion that's happening with this mini read. We have some family energy, we have some financial energy. All of it seems to be gradually happening at some point. I feel like you are standing at the edge of something here, and it's like you're about to move forward, and there is stability on the other side of that mountain. And I feel like it is a journey ahead, whether this is a physical journey where like you're moving, you relocated, whatever the case. I see the journey, I see the transition, and I feel very strongly that it's happening for a reason. You know what I mean? And Seven of Pentacles is sort of giving me like long-term energy, like something that you're either investing in or some kind of money that is coming through that you've been waiting on for a while. But yeah, we have some strong financial energy in the reading, and I like it. I'm here for it. You know, we have 2 sevens, you know, the number of luck. The number, I like 777 and any sort of synchronicity. So that is what I'm seeing. I'm glad you're claiming that. I'm sending a lot of love your way. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Shout out to you. Can we send Christina some love in the comments? Danetta, if you're still here, I could pull you a card. Would you like a card? I'm about to go live on TikTok as well. Is there anyone watching that would like a quick card before I go? Yes, please do keep me posted, Christina. Thank you so much, beautiful, for all of your lovely support. All right. Sending a lot of love. All right, you guys. Yeah. Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and head out, you guys. I will be going live on TikTok momentarily. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for being here and for coming in. Pardon my tardiness, but thank you guys for all of your love and support. And I will see those of you that like to join me over on TikTok. I'll see you guys soon. Over and out.